Turning to the district now, where President Trump is continuing his federal takeover as hundreds of National Guard troops from 6 GOP-led states make their way to Washington.
And now this morning, the White House is asking for the public's help in identifying crime and criminals. Let's get out to Melanie Alnwick, who is live in the district with this new public reward that is being offered for any tips that lead to an arrest. Mel?
That's right. So, you know, the White House Task Force press office says that they've already got some 1,900 agents and law enforcement officers out trying to enforce public safety in the District of Columbia. They say they've made 450 arrests so far, but now apparently they want to pay for even more. We've seen federal agents, as you know, patrolling the streets, conducting checkpoints, making arrests, and now officials want the public to help out. In a tweet shared on X by the U.S. Marshals, they posted $500 rewards for information that leads to an arrest in D.C. during the public safety surge. There's actually a QR code that people can scan that will lead them to a web page to leave a confidential tip. Now, ordinarily, the U.S. Marshal Service only takes tips on wanted fugitives, registered sex offenders not living at the correct address, potential threats to the federal judiciary, and certain missing child cases. But now they have added a brand new category. It simply says Washington, D.C. crime tips. People who live and work in the city tell us they're a little skeptical.
It will cause people to become even more vigilantes, even more they're going to try to take law into their own hands, and it's going to cause real problems. There's not enough crime in the city to warrant a federal tip line being set up with $500 rewards. We're not at that state.
I think it's a good idea to a certain extent. It could help, it couldn't. It could make things worse.
$5 ain't nothing to me. I make more than that every 2 weeks. That's nothing to me.
And so I think there's a lot of questions here because this offer does seem very open-ended. There's no more information in terms of the terms, conditions, how people might get paid, and a lot of feeling out there that for many this risk may not be worth that $500 reward. In the meantime, we know that this public safety emergency is supposed to only last for 30 days, but we can tell you that Florida Congresswoman Anna Paulina Luna has introduced legislation in Congress to allow the president to extend it for much further.